It's now just 2 days before the grand Ram temple ceremony at Ayodhya. The invite has been unveiled. Overall, the invites have been sent to some 175 people and entries by invitation card only. Interestingly, the card has a security code that will work for only one entry per person. What we also know so far is that only 5 people will be on the stage, which includes the Prime Minister, the RSS Chief, the UP Governor, the UP Chief Minister, along with Mahant Nritya Gopal Das. However, in a twist though, Uma Bharti has said that she will skip the ceremony as a COVID precaution. Meanwhile, UP Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath is already there and urged devotees to stay home. In fact, light diyas staying at home as they will have a representation in Prime Minister Modi. Listen in.
अयोध्या के साथ साथ पूरे देश और दुनिया के लिए एक ऐतिहासिक क्षण होगा जब देश के यशस्वी प्रधानमंत्री आदरणीय मोदी जी अयोध्या में लगभग 500 वर्षों की इस परीक्षा के परिणाम के साथ भगवान श्री राम के भव्य मंदिर निर्माण की आधारशिला रखेंगे। यह हमारे लिए ऐतिहासिक क्षण भी है, भावनात्मक क्षण भी है और एक नए भारत के निर्माण की आधारशिला को रखने का अवसर भी है। कोविड-19 के प्रोटोकॉल को मजबूती से लागू करना और प्रशासन इस बात को ध्यान में रख करके ही काम कर रहा है कि आज सायंकाल से ही, यद्यपि पहले से लागू है, लेकिन अयोध्यापुरी में आगमन के लिए वही लोग यहां पर आए जो आमंत्रित हैं। 135 करोड़ लोगों की आकांक्षा के प्रतीक आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री जी स्वयं हैं और आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री जी उन सबका प्रतिनिधित्व स्वयं करेंगे।
So you heard the Chief Minister over there talking about the precautions they'll be taking, the arrangements over there. But Alok Pandey now joins us live from Ayodhya. He is at the spot where all of it will be taking place. Alok, very interesting details coming out of the press conference actually that just concluded. They talked about a digital tracing of sorts which is going to be on every invitation card. They also talked about inviting everybody, including Iqbal Ansari, and also urging people to stay at home, light diyas in their houses instead of actually turning up to the venue.
Well, you're right. First of all, the press conference hasn't ended. I am very much part of it. I've just walked out to do the OB. I'll ask Ashwini to give you a few shots. That's where the PC is happening. That's Champat Rai, who is the spokesperson of the Ram Janmabhoomi Tirth Kshetra. He has stopped speaking. Some other gentleman is. But as you can see, not really too much of social distancing being followed here. To 80% of people do have masks. But I wonder if this is the right way to go about it. But anyway, I think the more important thing to consider is what Mr. Champat Rai has said. He's the authority here as part of the trust. He's the official spokesperson. I found two things very interesting beyond what you have said. Number one, the fact that he has emphasized that just because there is going to be a celebration in Ayodhya and elsewhere in the country on a particular day, that should not lead to a situation where anyone else is teased. He used the Hindi word chidhana. He said कि भाई आप celebrate कर रहे हैं, अगर आप किसी चीज़ का जश्न मना रहे हैं तो इसका मतलब ये नहीं कि आप किसी और को चिढ़ाएं. That's something that he said. This is very important. He said that celebrating an event does not mean that someone else should feel bad. He said that is why he is also called Iqbal Ansari. Who is Iqbal Ansari? Iqbal Ansari was the litigant in the Babri Masjid Ram Janmabhoomi dispute, and he's also got an invite. In fact, there are some reports that suggest that he was the first person to be sent an invite. I think that's very, very significant given that this is coming from the spokesperson of the Ram Janmabhoomi Trust, and this is important to note that he is emphasizing that the celebration of a certain section of society should not result in anyone else being targeted, and that's very important to note. I think the second thing, very quickly, is all about the COVID situation that you've also been emphasizing on in your anchoring Sonal. Now, Champat Rai has added to what Mr. Yogi Adityanath had to say. Now, he says that we have the COVID situation in mind, and that's why we've kept I'm going to have to take this off, I'm sorry. Kept social distancing in mind. We have personally called and apologized to many people. age is a factor too. How will Advani ji come? See, that's important, because in the last some time there's been speculation about whether LK Advani and Murli Manohar Joshi, the two stalwarts of the Ram Temple movement in the 90s, whether they will be called physically to Ayodhya or whether they'll be attending by video conferencing. Now, Champat Rai making it very clear that because of the COVID situation, we've had to take a lot of precautions. We've had to call a lot of elderly people and tell them that, look, we can't invite you here personally, but there are other ways in which you can actually watch it. So it does seem that Mr. Advani, because of his age in the 90s, and Murli Manohar Joshi, who is in his late 80s, both of them are not being called to the Janmabhoomi physically. They will be watching through video conference. So that's something that's very important. Also, the bit that he emphasizes is that they've spoken to each and every person who cannot come, and that all of these people, that the invitation list of 175 people, as you were pointing out, has only come after they've spoken to people and apologized to them for them not being able to come here. The other points that you spoke about this press conference are very, very valid. All of them have been said by Champat Rai. Like I said, the press conference is still very much on. But a little earlier, Sonal, I was at the VHP Karyashala where those stones for the Ram Temple are being carved. If you remember, Mr. Champat Rai was also just saying that all those stones are going to be used in the temple.